St. Joe linebacker Ben Rantz, quarterback Blake Jaeckels. A couple weeks before the season starting, you're going to be a key figure for the defense this year. How do you feel about this team, the defensive unit? How would you kind of sum those guys up? What should we expect out of the defensive side of the ball this year from St. Joe?
Just the same thing that's been coming the past couple of years. A lot of intensity, a lot of hard hitting, and we're going to bring it no matter what team. It's going to be every single game.
What would you kind of describe your role on the defense? You kind of making sure everybody's on the same page. Bring some energy, some excitement. How would you kind of describe what your mentality is to help the team? What you try to do?
Yeah, definitely. More of a leader role since I've kind of been here and done a lot of things. So I tried to just put my place as a younger guy and be like try and see what they see. So I try and bring the intensity and bring it up a little bit.
Okay. You've got yourself on the offensive side of the ball. I think you had a spectacular junior season. What should we expect out of offense this year? You guys doing anything differently? I know you got some weapons. CJ Cole, Guzman, yourself. What do you think the offense brings this year? What should we expect out of you guys?
This year we did a lot of personnel changes, so we're gonna mix it up a lot. We're not just leaving everyone in their certain spot and just trying to force stuff. So we're gonna be mixing everything up, and whoever they key on, we're just gonna obviously they're gonna be double teaming CJ, and so we're just gonna look at that and just go to our next best guy. So.
How would you kind of rate your performance last year? Maybe as an offense as a whole. Do you think you guys did all right? Do you think there's some areas you could have improved on? How do you think you did last year, first year leading the offense?
I think we all did pretty good. It wasn't just me. We had a lot of help up front. Our line came along throughout the season, and receivers really just made big plays for me, so that helped a lot.
Okay. How did you handle that physically? I know you running the ball a lot. You take a lot of hits. Did you handle that? Did you bulk up this year? How did you handle the physical side of the ball? Physical aspect of the game. How'd you handle that?
I just kind of had to, man up a little bit. I wasn't as big as I was last year, so you just kind of had to man up and just I knew that I was the guy, so I just had to keep that in my head.
Okay. I think you had 24 passing touchdowns last year and 10 rushing touchdowns. You put some nice numbers. Did that draw any attention from college? Anybody recruiting you? Do you plan to play in college? What's that situation look like for you right now?
Not really any recruits, but a couple looks. But I want to. It'd be great to play in college, but we'll see what happens this season.
And more defensively, who are some guys to look out for on that side of the ball? I know. Jose Garcia over there, some big guys on the line. Are you guys have enough size to hang with the LPL? Who are some guys on that side of the ball to look out for?
We changed our defense around a little bit this year, and with the personnel we have, we're going to be a really fast defense, flying around to the ball, hitting hard. He's not here right now, but Patrick Rippey, he's going to be someone to look out for. Plays safety. He's, I'd say a Cam Chancellor of around here. He loves to just hit, and he just puts his head down, and he's flying in no matter what.
Okay. Last thing, what are the goals for the team? Playoffs, LPL championship. What are some goals you guys have for yourselves this year as a team?
We don't like to look too far ahead, but if we're talking goals for everything, winning every single game. Tired of just being all right. We're going to win league, go to the playoffs, win CIF, go to state, see what we can do there.
Okay. Do you have those same goals? Do you think those are attainable? What do you want to achieve with this team as a whole this year?
Pretty much the same goals as him. Just we just gotta keep it week by week and just focus on the little things and then all the big things. Hopefully, so that's pretty much it.
Okay. Good luck this year. You guys start the season on the road. Thanks for your time, guys. Thank you.
Okay. So running back.
Number now. Okay. Hi, Dustin. How are the Knights looking this year?
All right, we're here with St. Joe's Coach Dustin Davis. A couple weeks away from the season. What are the expectations for you guys this year? Return a lot of pieces. You guys always the issue with you guys having the depth. Are you guys ready for the year? You guys have high hopes. What's the expectation level for you guys right now?
I think our expectations are always going to be high, regardless of how many guys we have or don't have. We return, like you said, you actually return a lot of experience. So I'd say our depth in terms of experience is actually better than it's been in a while. We've got even some of our juniors who will be key contributors. They were playing as sophomores, that kind of valuable time. So CJ, Cole, Finn, Will, all of them were starters last year on varsity. And we've got a good senior class. Not that many kids, but the ones we have been on varsity. I mean, Ben Rantz has been on varsity since a freshman. Mateo and Joe played varsity since sophomore year. And we've got a ton of experience coming back. I mean, when I say a ton, we don't have that many kids, but we have a higher percentage of kids with experience returning. And we've got a good mix. We've pulled a few sophomores up to play on varsity, and all of which kind of bring their own unique talent. We've got 4 sophomore receivers that are going to see significant time that are all very solid. Other sophomore players in other spots that appear to be really good players.
Talk about the offense a little bit, specifically. You got your quarterback returning. CJ Cole looks like to be a key piece. Joe Guzman was great last year. What do you think the offense is going to do? Is it going to be explosive? You guys are just going to try to sustain drives, run the ball? What do you think the offense is going to do this year?
We haven't changed all that much. I mean, because we have so many returning pieces, we've been able to kind of start a little, install things faster, and get to a point where we have more in at this point than we did last year. But our goal is we still want to run the football. I mean, kind of the misconception with our offense is it's finesse, it's this, but at the end of the day, we want to run the ball. If I had an ideal situation, we had 60 plays in a game. If we were able to run over 4 yards a carry, then I'd run 50 times. I mean, if that's what was working, if that's what the game called for, I'm fine with that. And we had games. I mean, Santa Barbara was one game last year where we ran for lots of yards. I mean, Joe had a majority of them, but other kids contributed. We've got a kid that's kind of more of a true fullback that will be playing in there. We've got a deep group of running backs, guys who played as sophomores. So Joe, obviously last year probably took the majority of the carries, but Mateo Becerra's back. He'll play some reps at running back. Jose Garcia played some reps at fullback. He'll play running back as well. And then we've got a couple other kids who were up on varsity last year who know the position and will probably see some reps as well. So we're going to be a balanced offense. We're going to not change really what we do, what we've done. But I think at this point with the returners online, we can kind of emphasize the run a little bit more.
Good luck this year. Thanks for your time, Coach. Thank you. I'm Santa Maria Times Assistant Sports Editor Joe Bailey. We just had our media day here at St. Joseph High School. We had 11 schools come and take pictures, video, interviews, all that good stuff. So I want to take a moment to thank everybody who came today, especially St. Joseph for letting us host this event here today. It was a lot of fun. We hope to do this again in the future. So look for our special section previewing the upcoming high school football season. It will be in the Santa Maria Times and Lompoc Record on Sunday, August 23rd, in the Adobe Press and Times Press Recorder on Friday, August 28th, the same day the season starts. So get ready for the season and expect the great coverage that we provide every year.